Avast, you fucking landlubbers. Alright. Well. What y'all doing? Oh, hey, look. They got lots of goodies down here. I don't think this is where we're supposed to go, but I don't mind being down here. Don't mind being down here at all. Are there any good chests up here? I forget which of these buildings actually has loot in it. Doesn't look like there's much of anything in there. Anything out on the balcony? Anything out on that balcony? No. Can we drop down? We can. Oh, look at that. Well, that was easy. Well, so we need to go to the harbor master's office. And I'm not sure that I know exactly how we're going to get in there. We're not going up that way. Well, food chickens. That's not good. Is there a chest back in here? No. There's something. I see something glowing. I'll take the glowing box. That's fine. Alright, perhaps we can't get in that door. We can only get in this door. Oh, wait. Hold on. But wait, there's more. You act now, you can get in the harbor master's office for just $5.99. Shipping and handling are extra. Nice. Just in case you don't already have a disguise, you can come in here and kill a bunch of people and get a disguise anyways. Our secrets must be protected at all costs. This note speaks of a secret hangar.
We should investigate it.
Yes.
Even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know exactly what the Naughts are hiding from us.
Hudson.
Sure you're not hiding anything, Rembrandt. But if you absolutely want to check it out for yourself.
I do. And I also want to find the missing knots so that I can murder more Ordo Luminous just for good measure. Because we don't like them. Oh, let me guess. Investigate the missing knots. Okay. Do we have to talk to people? Is that what this is?
Good day. I'm looking for several sailors. Some Naughts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late.
Yeah?
They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Naughts are up to.
And what do these Mage Inquisitors look like?
They wear a very...
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the island. Especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Naughts' secrets.
We could capture a few.
Good day. I'm looking for two men, Naughts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do.
As a matter of fact, I
3 or
do.
4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... you can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go.
Yes.
If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
Indeed they will. All right. Let's look around.
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars.
These objects are called sextants.
Yes, a giant sextant, as a matter of fact.
Looking at the heavens through them, we can determine and track precisely the course of our ships.
Yes.
Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments.
Yeah. That's how you navigate.
These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. Oh. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side.
It does?
I wouldn't begin to know how this one works. It's a new model, invented recently. It's designed to measure the depths of the oceans. It's extremely useful.
And that? It looks like a thermometer. And this
It
other
does?
machine, does it really predict the weather?
The second instrument is a barometer, and it does indeed predict where the weather is going to be. Nothing magic in it either, I can tell you that.
These instruments are incredible, and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here. Nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I've definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the best of him.
I don't think you realize the importance of what you have just seen. These instruments allow us to dominate the oceans and discover new worlds. Keeping this secret has enabled us to remain the only ones capable of navigating the high seas.
Everyone just thinks you use a magic of your own.
We were the ones that spread that rumor. It harms our reputation, but protects us from competition.
And this story about the Malachor?
I have no way to explain why we don't catch it, but we're not responsible for it. I truly hope you'll reveal nothing of what you've discovered in this place.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we should have to do that.
The Ordo Luminous was completely wrong. We must find these missing Naughts.
Yes, we must. Investigate the missing knots. Why not? Why not? Why not? That's what I ask. Can we get up from here? Let's see. Yeah, we can. Look at that. That's where we came in originally. Alright. I reiterate my initial point about the fact that I despise this city based on how it's laid out, because I can never figure out where the hell I'm going. Alright, from here we need to take a right.
We're approaching the tavern.
If we want to eavesdrop, we should be discreet.
Yeah. Well, that was not very discreet. I'm being real discreet here. Real discreet.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seemed to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Naughts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
Why do you have
You are
guards with
mistaken,
you?
my son. You've been misinformed.
You know I have Mother Cardinal's ear. Is she aware of your initiatives?
I do not appreciate this attempt at intimidation. But very well. Since you insist.
I insist.
These Naughts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them
were
to bring to light their
forced
pagan rituals.
to interrogate
It wasn't
them.
a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails
They've
and
done
some men.
what?
We do not
you
normally like to
kidding me?
call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
Oh god.
These Inquisitors really don't realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
I'm not gonna proceed with caution. I have to go kick somebody's ass.
It's blocked.
Really? Huh. Alright. Guess they aren't gonna let us through there. I think we may be able to go through the basement, but we're not going to. We're just gonna swing around, go through the main door. It's fine. What we should do is talk to our buddy.
And what can I do for you?
That will be all, Quartermaster.
Nothing.
Thank you.
So talking to the quartermaster doesn't help, which is nonsense. We've already established a relationship with him. He should be willing to help us sort out this nonsense.
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
I am the Inquisitor.
And if I gave you this, so that you might go and have a little fun?
In that case, I could certainly look the other way for a while. But be discreet.
Go have fun with some of the ladies over at the tavern.
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
No problem.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us.
I heard.
They wanted us to admit to all manner of
I also
horrors.
heard you were doing some hard
Stories
drinking.
of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor.
Yeah.
I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us.
They might
But
have.
you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification, before they can execute their plan. Taking into consideration what we learned in the warehouse, it will not be difficult to convince the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
Yeah. I agree. Let's go find the Mother Cardinal. As much as I'd like to storm the Ordo Luminous barracks and just murder everyone who's inside, I have a feeling that the Mother Cardinal is going to take exception with that. Because we didn't inform her and blah blah blah. She's always like that. She's like, oh, you didn't tell me. How dare you? I'm like, bitch, please. If I had to tell you every time I needed to, somebody needed murdering, I mean, you'd never get anything done.
Come closer.
Come closer. I've got some candy. What? Alright, the only thing we have to do is we need to make sure that we do not tell her about the instruments that the Nauts use. Because if we do, she will surely be unhappy with us. Or she'll be happy with us, but the Nauts will be unhappy with us. So, to avoid all of that, let's go ahead and save our game. Alright, now that we saved, we'll chat her up.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Ask about? What the shit? Are you kidding me?
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Okay. I'm telling you, she's not gonna be happy about this. You try to do her a favor, root out the corrupt and the unjust, the unholy, etc., skeletons. And, yeah, she doesn't appreciate it. Doesn't appreciate it at all. Well, nothing there. Can you get out of the way? What about in here? Something in a jail cell? Oh, it's a trap! We're stuck! Oh! Gate closes behind us. Menacing laugh ensues. This all day, I finally captured you. It could happen. Uh-oh.
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle. A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Woo. Talk about an ambush. They're waiting for us. I would like to say that you can't say I didn't try to avoid that, because I did. And
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently.
now we
Only
meet with the
she
other
can put
cardinal.
an end to this madness.
Too bad we can't jump over the balcony. Slide down the railing here. I can't even slide down a ladder. I mean, what makes you think you're gonna slide down a balcony? I mean, come on. I love the light in this game. It's done so well. So well. I mean, look at the scale. I'm sorry, but look at the scale on the on that shadow, which is being cast from that window on that chandelier down here. I mean, that's pretty cool. You have to admit. All right. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's save. Mother Cardinal.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Well, we could talk about what I want to talk about, or we could force
I must
me
leave
to.
you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Did it not say twice that we could talk to the Mother Cardinal, and then we come talk to her and she won't talk to us? So now we have to talk to Bishop Detritus.
Yes? I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
Me?
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof other than the Nauts' tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island. The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Well,
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted
maybe.
the evil.
but it wasn't me.
I would have never allowed such a
No,
plan.
not me.
These Naughts are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony.
And last but not least, we are absolutely not revealing the discoveries in the reserve, but we will speak of the project to attack the port.
I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack. A great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naught building and make prisoner of every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Naughts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Naughts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate.
Off with their heads.
Thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Naughts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos.
I know.
Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
She didn't want to hook me up with some coin? I mean, come on. Nothing? Wow. I thought she might have tossed us a bag of gold or something for our effort. Like, here, go visit the tavern, have a few girls on us. But nothing, no. Maybe she could have invited us to one of her parties. I mean, something. But no, she just treats us like plebs. Oh, hey, look. You know what plebs do? We steal shit. It's gonna loot her city. Alright, let's go back and talk to the Admiral. Admiral. You got anything good here? Weapon-wise? No? I was looking for something yellow. Admiral, you okay there? You're just kind of walking and walking and walking. You're not really going anywhere. I mean, it looks like you're going somewhere, but you're really not. Are you on a treadmill? You getting your exercise in for the day? What's going on? Yeah, you doing your laps?
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateos. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminis. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another.
Uh-oh.
We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Fredee was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander. But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
She says anything else like she just told us that the sky was blue.
I need to be going. Until we meet again,
Okay.
Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
My child, I understand that this revelation is upsetting. I wish I had the right words to comfort you. In any case, you do not have to be ashamed of your ancestors. The very core of all our faith.
Oh, more ammo. Sorry, I knew there were boxes down here, so I figured we might as well pop down here and loot a few. See if we can't scare up a bit of ammo. Unfortunately, we've only pulled 2 out so far. There should be some on the way up here. We could have just taken the fast travel up to the residence, but I wanted to try to do just a slight bit of looting on the way.
Are your boots worn through?
Oh, wait.
Is your hat? Does your vest belong to last year's? Welcome. It's
Welcome.
such a have you seen.
Of course it is. Do you have anything? Or do you have the same thing that your buddy has? You have the same thing your buddy has. Okay. Well, that's a fine how do you do. This is elemental damage. Let's buy that.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
We're gonna give that a try. See how well that does. I would imagine against humans, the elemental damage isn't particularly good, but I would think against, like, fire damage or something against the beasts and stuff would be pretty handy. We'll see. We were doing around 1,600 damage previously every time we were shooting something, so we'll see about how it goes this time. We could always go practice down in the arena, but that would require a level of effort that I'm not really willing to put forth. So we need to go talk to Constantine about 2 different things.
Cousin,
Oh.
you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters like a cat on a midday roof.
You look like a vampire.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No, no, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together.
Pull yourself together, man.
Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
Meh. Can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
That's right.
But please, please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service.
A private
As
service.
our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day. Kurt, what is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell me...
Silence! We have little time and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No. We must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where to find your conspirators?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you.
Like
the
that
most
would
urgent
happen.
matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off their heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now.
Alright, we are going to take Kurt with us and Vasco, because he's our boy.
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirange.
We must hurry before the guard can act.
Alright, we're going to save our game.